Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your game by subscribing to our channel so you never miss our daily content. For exclusive access to our premium betting picks, join our Patreon. Find the link in the comments section below. Stay ahead with High Stakes. St. Louis Cardinals versus Toronto Blue Jays. I have got the Cardinals taking the series opener from the Blue Jays here, especially with some good value at plus 115. The Cardinals have been hot recently, winning 9 of their last 14 contests coming into this series, and they should be very motivated to win to try and keep their slim playoff chances alive. Conversely, the Blue Jays have nothing left to play for and have surely been acting like it lately, losing 7 of their last 9 games. The Cardinals have been above average on the road this year as well. Eric Fed has been a really strong starter all season long and will look to continue that against Toronto. On the other side, Gausman hasn't looked himself this year, and things have taken a turn for the worse when he pitches at home. Take St. Louis Cardinals moneyline. I am taking the over on Friday night and believe that St. Louis and the Blue Jays will top 7.5 runs in their series opener. The Cardinals have been playing well lately, as we've discussed, and will look to continue that here. While the Blue Jays have struggled to score during their recent slide, they do still have their star slugger Vlad Guerrero Jr., who can always do some damage. Eric Fed has been good this season, but he hasn't pitched quite as well on the road, so we should not be expecting the Blue Jays to get shut out here. Kevin Gausman has been atrocious at home this season, with an ERA around 5.50 coming into this one. Should the Blue Jays just score the 3 to 4 runs they've been averaging during their cold streak, the Cardinals should easily carry the over here. Take over 7.5 runs. Tampa Bay Rays versus Cleveland Guardians. Tampa Bay is 72 to 75 overall this season. They are 13 games back of the Yankees for first place in the division. They are also 6.5 games back of a wild card place, with the clock ticking as the end of the season approaches. The Rays have lost 5 of their last 8 games coming into Friday. Cleveland is 84 to 63 overall this season. They are in first place in the American League Central Division as they lead the Royals by 4 games. The Guardians are also 1 game back of the Yankees for the top spot in the American League. Cleveland has won 3 of their last 4 games entering Friday night. The Guardians send out Tanner Bibee while the Rays are giving Zach Little the start. Both of these pitchers have struggled in their own right this season. Bibee has struggled at home while Little has been shelled on the road. Bibee has a 3.12 ERA since the All-Star break, while Little has a 2.89 during that same stretch. The two pitchers are practically the same, but the Guardians' bullpen is set up better for success. This will be a low-scoring game, but the relief pitchers of the Guardians can shut down the Rays if trouble is looming. The offense for the Guardians has done enough to win games, which is a main reason for their success this season. Take the Guardians to cover. The offense for both teams has not been stellar this season. The pitching for Cleveland has been a main reason for their success, while the offense has done just enough to get the job done. Tampa Bay's offense has struggled, which has been their downfall. The Rays are hitting .220 since the All-Star break, as timely hitting has been non-existent for them. This should be a low-scoring game with 1 or 2 chances for runs in the entire game. Take the under on Friday. Houston Astros versus Los Angeles Angels. The Houston Astros are looking strong as they are leading the AL West, as they are 4.0 games up in the division heading into this game. Their offense has been doing well as they are 9th in the sport with a .739 team OPS and scoring 4.62 runs per game. The team has been doing a good job in terms of hitting for power, as they are 11th in the sport with 171 total home runs thus far. Designated hitter Yordan Alvarez has been doing well at the plate, as he has recorded 8.311/.394/.565/line with 32 home runs, 80 RBI, 81 runs scored, and 6 steals without being caught. The team has been clicking on all cylinders and need to figure out how to continue stepping up. It is difficult to trust a pitcher making his 3rd MLB start on the worst team to get things going in this game. Houston has been hitting incredibly well as they are averaging 6.33 runs in their last 6 games, so they will not be denied. These bullpens are also on two different levels, as the Astros are fourth in the big leagues with a 3.46 reliever ERA, while the Angels are 18th with a 3.99 bullpen ERA so far. Go with the Houston Astros to dominate on the road in this game here. These pitchers are doing well as of late, as Yusei Kikuchi is 4-0 with a 3.07 ERA and a 0.98 WHIP in 41.0 innings for his last 7 starts, while Samuel Aldeguerri is 1-1 with a 2.45 ERA and a 1.27 WHIP in 11.0 innings in his 2 MLB games thus far. These teams have played 50 games since the All-Star break and are not scoring enough, as Houston is scoring 4.34 runs per game while Los Angeles is averaging 3.82 runs per game in that span. All in all, go with under 8.5 runs. Los Angeles Dodgers versus Atlanta Braves. The Los Angeles Dodgers currently sit atop the National League West with an impressive 87-59 record. Powered by their dynamic offense, the Dodgers are averaging 5 runs and 8.66 hits per game, while posting a team batting average of .254 and an on-base percentage of .331. Their dominant run differential of +112 further underscores their dominance this season. On the defensive end, the Dodgers have held their opponents to an average of 4.23 runs and 7.89 hits per game, limiting them to a .235 batting average and a .304 on-base percentage. With their potent lineup, stellar pitching, and impressive run differential, the Dodgers have firmly established themselves as one of the premier teams in Major League Baseball this season. This season, the Los Angeles Dodgers have a 72-74 record against the run line, including 33-37 on the road and 38-48 following wins. Despite these figures, they have covered the run line in their last game and in 13 of their last 21 outings. With these recent positive trends and their overall offensive strength, the Dodgers present a solid betting choice in this National League matchup. The Atlanta Braves are currently in third place in the National League East with a record of 79-67. This season, they have averaged 4.27 runs and 8.12 hits per game, boasting a team batting average of .240 and an on-base percentage of .306, resulting in a run differential of +71. Defensively, the Braves have held opponents to an average of 3.78 runs and 8.03 hits per game, with opposing teams posting a .239 batting average and a .304 on-base percentage against them. The Atlanta Braves have struggled against the run line this season, with an overall record of 67-69. At home, their performance has been notably weaker, holding a 28-43 record against the run line. In games following a loss, the Braves are evenly split at 33-33. Recently, they failed to cover the run line in their last game and have only managed to do so twice in their past 7 outings, highlighting a period of inconsistency in their performance. This season, the Dodgers have seen 78 of their 146 games go over the projected total, with 35 of their 70 road games also surpassing the posted total. Following a win, 46 of their 86 games have ended over the total. Notably, their last 3 games, along with 10 of their last 14, have also exceeded the posted total. In contrast, the Atlanta Braves have had only 54 of their 146 games end over the total, and just 22 of their 71 home games surpass the mark. The Braves' last game ended under the total, as have 9 of their last 11. Despite these recent undertrends for the Braves, the Dodgers' offensive prowess makes betting over the posted total a value play in this NL matchup. Oakland Athletics versus Chicago White Sox. The Chicago White Sox are going to wind up with the worst record in MLB history, and that means backing them is going to struggle. The White Sox are an incredible 4-19 against the American League West this season, so there is not going to be much to believe in the White Sox being able to defend guaranteed rate field and winning this game against a team that is playing decently as of late. Garrett Crochet is struggling throughout the previous 7 games as he is 0-3 with a 7.32 ERA and a 1.63 WHIP and only throwing 19.2 innings in that span. These bullpens are on different levels throughout the season, as the Oakland Athletics are 16th in Major League Baseball with a 3.94 reliever ERA, while the Chicago White Sox are 29th in the majors with a 4.87 bullpen ERA entering this game. All in all, go with the Athletics to win this game on the road to open the series. Brady Basso and Garrett Crochet have shown the ability to dominate on the mound and should be able to do so against lesser lineups in this game. In the last few weeks, these teams have not scored enough to reach the total, as the Oakland Athletics are scoring 4.29 runs in their last 14 games, while the Chicago White Sox are averaging 2.77 runs in their previous 13 games. Throughout the regular season, these teams are failing to hit too well in terms of hitting with runners in scoring position, as the Athletics are 23rd in Major League Baseball with a .712 team OPS, while the White Sox are ranked 30th in all of baseball with a terrible .605 team OPS so far. All in all, go with under 8 total runs to be scored here.